Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Makayla. In today's video, I'm gonna give you guys the 23 books that I want to read in 2023. I actually have 40 books on my TBR for 2023, but my goal is to read 45, maybe 50, but I'm gonna show you guys 23. And I'm so excited because this video is a collab with Chandler Page. She's literally the sweetest girl ever. I love her videos. We have very similar niches, so I feel like if you like watching my videos, you'll definitely love hers. So make sure to go check out her video when you're done watching this one. But yeah, I'm very excited. Like I said, I have 40 on my TBR, but I'm only gonna share 23 with you. I put every single Colleen Hoover book that I haven't read on my TBR just because I love every single one of her books. I'm not going to share the Colleen Hoover ones just because there's like a lot. Not a lot. Everyone's going to say Colleen Hoover for their TBRs. So I want to try my best to give you guys books that not everybody's going to talk about. 13 of my books are Colleen Hoover. The first book is The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. Along with the rest of the series, I'm not going to talk about every single one. There's a lot of series I want to finish in 2023. A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. I bought this book not too long ago. It was more like an impulse buy because my friend Katie was talking about how she had read it and she really liked it. I was already considering buying it, so when she said that, I bought it and I did not read it. I did read like the first few pages and so far I like it. The Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. I really want to read this because my Theo got it for me. I would say it was like as a birthday gift because he got it for me last month, and I want to get more into reading self-help books. And then again with the self-help books, I really want to read Atomic Habits by James Clear. I'm pretty sure Chandler actually read this book. I'm pretty sure she does more book videos than I do, and I remember watching one and she mentioned it. From what I've heard of it, I'm probably gonna start getting into self-help books with that book because from what I've heard of it, it's one of the most popular self-help books like on TikTok, honestly. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. My best friend Delilah read it, so I want to read it. It's literally her favorite book ever, and I feel like I have to read it as a good best friend, you know. And I also already have it. I got it at the thrift store and I never got to reading it because it said Tyler on like the side. I guess whoever owned it, their name was Tyler, and it still says it, and I kind of wanted to annotate the book, but also it doesn't matter, and maybe I just won't annotate it. Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. This was another book that I also got at the thrift store and I never got to reading it. I am not gonna lie, the reason I haven't read it is because it's a hardcover and I do not like hardcovers for some reason. I just feel like paperback is so much more like aesthetically pleasing. I might just listen to the audiobook or maybe read it on my Kindle. There is gonna be so many books because this year I read 35 books, which isn't a lot. I feel like next year is gonna be my grind year. Hopefully it is, because Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, my plan for this book is to kind of read it throughout the year, however long it takes me. I don't think I could just have that book only. I feel like it's more like a background book that you're reading while reading another book. I feel you guys are probably gonna hate me, but in all realness, I cannot get into a classic book. Like, it takes tons of focus. I'm not gonna act like I love classic books because it takes me forever. I was reading Pride and Prejudice a while ago and it was the only book I was reading a week, and I'd only read 50 pages. I could usually read more than that in a week. I just find that it would probably be a lot easier for me to read if I had it as like a background book that I read whenever I was getting a little bored of the book I was currently reading. Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, also Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows. The Body by Stephen King. I got this as a gift. It was never on my TBR. I read it in like 5th grade, but I only got through like so much of it and I got a little scared because it was inappropriate. I feel like now I want to read it. Ricochet by Kristen Becker Ritchie. That is the second book in the Addicted series. I read the first one. It was okay, but everyone says the first one's okay and then it gets better. So I definitely want to read that this year. I annotated Addicted to You and then I want to annotate Ricochet. I didn't annotate Addicted to You that good. I'm really mad that I didn't annotate the first book right. Maybe I just won't annotate the series. Legendary by Stephanie Garber, and then also Finale. These are the two last books in the Caraval trilogy. The first Caraval book was so good and I'm really happy that I did enjoy it because I've been wanting to get more into fantasy. My Theo bought me the trilogy for my birthday last month. I have them now and I can read them and I'm so happy because I do not own a lot of fantasy. P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. Oh my god, I want to read this so bad. I've heard so many good things about it. I'm pretty sure it's based around Walt Disney and the brother, but I think they have like guards at the theme park and then it's like a guard romance. I'm not really sure exactly, but I've heard really good things about it. The covers are so pretty. I want to read it. And then there's also Terms and Conditions. I'm pretty sure you can read both of these as standalone, and I also want to own it. I don't want to read it on my Kindle because I love the covers. Guys, I forgot how many were. I lost count. The Great Gatsby by Fitzgerald. I've been wanting to read this forever and it's really thin too. Magnolia Parks by Jessica Hastings. I actually have that book on my nightstand right now because I tried reading it. I have not been able to read this month, so I'm gonna probably put it back on my shelf, save it for later in the year, because if I start with it in the beginning of the year, I feel like that's not a good idea since I had it last year. Any Mariana Zapata book. The main one I want to read is From Lukov with Love. I've heard a lot of good things about it. The Hobbit. I feel like everybody should read The Hobbit once in their life. I haven't read it. I wanted to start reading it after I watched Haley Pham's vlog. She read it and she really liked it, and she said it was actually a really funny book and easy to understand. I'm not sure if this is considered a classic. I don't know, but I really want to read it. I feel like it's a good book to add to my readings. Like, it's very unique from what I usually read. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I actually don't remember why I put this on here. I must have it because it's on my TBR, but I don't really. I remember it now. It's like a mystery, but I want to read it so bad. Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, I remember that book. I'm so excited for the new year. I'm so excited to evolve my mind with new books, give you guys more recommendations as I read new books. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, then comment the firework emoji. Take care of yourself, drink water, all of that. Bye.